Hi, my name is Zoe Grant. I am an 8-year-old haiku poet from New Zealand. Today I'm going to interview American poet Kathleen Tromcet, who is the editor of a short-form poetry journal called Scarlet Dragonfly. Today is the 30th of January 2023, and this is episode 1 of the Haiku Zoo Journal interview series. Welcome, Kathleen. Happy Chinese New Year.
Oh, thank you. And same to you.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to start this daily online poetry journal? How did you pick the name Scarlet Dragonfly?
Okay. I was born in Houston, Texas. I've lived in Texas all my life, and that's where I live now. So, and I've worked in the oil and gas industry for 32 years. And right now I'm retired with my husband. And I started writing haiku in 2018. And I like the shortness of haiku. I tried regular poetry. I just can't write long verses of regular poetry, and haiku was perfect, for me doing something like this. Okay, and I created Scarlet Dragonfly Journal because I wanted bless you. I wanted to have a website that was very casual and that everyone could enjoy, that they could write different kinds of short form poetry.
Okay.
You were asking me, how did I pick the name? Okay. Okay. I picked it because we have a pond in our yard, and a lot of dragonflies come to that pond in the summertime. And of course, one of the dragonflies was a red dragonfly, and I just loved the red ones. So I looked to be sure that my name was unique, and it was. So I chose Scarlet Dragonfly Journal.
I have been editing haiku and writing journals with my mom, so I know it's a lot of work. What's the most challenging thing about being a journal editor?
Okay, I think, sure, there's lots to do. There's lots of formatting, design, making sure that all the poems are correct. But the hardest part for me was that I get hundreds of haiku and other forms like that every month. And it's just really hard to go through everything and only pick out 90 of them, because that means I'm turning down so many people who have written very good haiku, but I only have so much room. Not to me, that's the hardest part.
Okay. I love your website. It is very beautiful. Was it hard to set up and maintain?
No, in fact, it's very, very easy. Now, it's easy for me because I worked in software and I've worked on web pages before. But again, too, the WordPress I found is the easiest one to work with, and you get the most out of it. You can really customize it very nicely for yourself. And the one I chose is free, so I don't have to pay anything, anytime.
What are you looking for in submissions, and what poetry forms does Scarlet Dragonfly accept?
Okay, for I the kind of haiku or short forms that I accept, it can be anything from very formal haiku to very casual. It can be experimental type of haiku, which a lot of people do write. And I like science fiction haiku. I really like that one. And as for the kinds of forms that we get, it's a very long list. We're really open to many kinds of short form poetry, even if it's just plain nothing to do with haiku, and you just want to create something new. And I'll give you a few of them. Charita, the Hay Bun, which is a story, and then a small haiku afterwards. And Haiga, which is a picture with haiku in the picture. You know, it can be a painting, it can be a photograph. And let's see, Monoku, which is a single line haiku. And those can be really fun to write. And as I said, science fiction haiku, they have scary haiku, like horror haiku, you know, things like that. That is just, the list is very long. You'll have to go to our site to see the list.
Is there anything else you would like to say, especially to the young poets who are just starting up?
Okay, if you haven't written a haiku, don't worry. What you do is make it for yourself to write one haiku a day and make it as sloppy as you want. You can just stick in a bunch of words. You can just have 4 lines instead of 3. And just don't worry about the words and how many lines you have, because what you will do, that'll percolate in your mind and you can polish it up later. But if you can do at least one a day, myself, I do 3 to 4 a day. Even now, even after so many years of writing haiku, I still write 3 to 4 haiku every day. And I have a file on my computer that I keep them in. And every now and then I go back and I polish them up until I suddenly find I have 40 or 50 haiku that I can put into my finals list. It's amazing, you know, they add up very fast. And the other thing is for the carry a little notebook with you. If you see or hear something that you want to write it down, because that can be an idea for a haiku. And the final thing is, if you got a cell phone or a camera, most people have cell phones, take a picture of nature every day. That would be very handy, because that can be used in another haiku, or even a hay bun or a haiga.
Thank you, Kathleen. That's the end. I don't know what to say.
I'm glad I could be here.